You're listening to Radio On, and what news we have. Oh yeah. Thank you, our audience of many people on the side of the canal. Renus is in disguise. He's growing a fine feathered beard here as I speak, and that's preparing for his exit, his pre-full moon exit from Berlin.
Yeah, it's, I have to keep the legacy of white beards up now. Sean Connery has gone.
Yeah. Oh, Connery.
You know, that's one white beard less.
Yes. 1007 less. But maybe you're practicing to be Santa Claus or something like that. I don't know, with your fine grey beard.
No. It's a Santa Claus got a white beard, like all fluffy.
What do they call him?
Made from cotton.
What do they call him in where you come from?
It's divided in two parts. You've got Sinterklaas, which is a more old-fashioned
Sinterklaas.
Traditional guy who only lives in the Netherlands and is not known outside of the borders. And of course, with English being almost a second language in the Netherlands, and also rock and roll and everything else coming over from the other side of the ocean, we also got Father Christmas, which is an extra opportunity for the shops to sell again stuff to youngling kids, to the kids who are free to terrorize their family in the month of December.
Yeah, that's what Santa Claus would have said exactly, I think.
Yeah, maybe with a deeper voice.
Yeah.
Oh,
fucking good.
Oh.
But this year it's going to be very different, isn't it? Because of the pandemicum.
Yeah, he's not allowed anymore to take children on his lap.
That's been for a while though, isn't it? I think. You can't get too close.
To sing them in their face and to cough in their face.
Indeed.
Apparently all other body actions don't transmit the virus, so he can still do that. But,
good. Put his hands in his sack and pull out things.
And tell him to come and sit under his, how do you call it, gown?
Anyway, I thought that was the Catholics, but anyway. No, the Pope, no. No, that's if you...
He's not Catholic?
The white smoke and the Pope. And,
what's his religion? Does he have a religion?
Who? Santa Claus?
Yeah.
That's a good question. I thought he originally came from Turkey or somewhere like that. Actually.
No,
that's
green the other one,
Christmas.
Sinterklaas.
Hello, we've got Father Christmas going past now. The most modern hipster.
Father Christmas.
Hipster Claus.
Oh,
yeah.
That's,
Anyway, that's Berlin style. So, you're on your way out. The moon is getting fuller and fuller. You at home have to work on our scripts, to work on our timing, I think. So, you at home, you're preparing, you're emotionally preparing, and what else? Oh yeah, Trump's out. Yeah, another other things.
There he goes, leaving the White House. That was his famous last words.
Yeah, indeed. So, and Biden is in, and when you're listening to this, probably there'll be some more new news about all that stuff. But we had to say it.
I think they keep silent in this last weeks of the month. They don't do anything at all.
Oh no! Well, he'll be out in January, won't he? On the 20th or something. I don't know, something like that.
I expect Father Trump to dress up like the Christmas guy. That will be his last party.
Kind of.
Him and a lot of bunnies in the White House.
Orange Christmas.
Can you see it?
I don't see anything actually, as far as that gentleman is concerned.
So you at home at the radio, this is what you will see. It might be even a Christmas movie with DT as last act as a president of the United States in a kind of Dan Aykroyd
detoxing,
Dan Aykroydish trading places way of being Father Christmas. This is after 4 days of Christmasing at the White House with all the bunnies and all the Viagra and whatever.
Oh my!
Yeah, so
I can't imagine.
He will stand strong.
It might be. Yeah, he might need some drugs to stand strong.
And then will need like 10 days to clean up the mess.
Yeah. Oh, I can imagine. It's just going to be pizzas and Christmas donuts, cakes, Christmas like squashed donuts, into all into the Pentagon and
And
etc.
then I think they will put him in a
Carpets.
very big, how do you call it?
The
A
eagle.
bowl, the big where you keep all the pillows and
Yeah.
and
The bedroom.
yeah.
Is that
So
where you keep the
they will
pillows?
clean this out, and he will be in it, and he will be carried out of the Christmas, the White House,
Oh yeah.
and then nobody will ever hear from him since.
I don't
ever.
know. I think he's just going to go back to what he was doing before, which was like these game shows and all sorts of stuff like that. They'll just want him on everything, won't they?
Yeah, but he will be. Yes, he needs to leave the country, so he will probably end up in the same
Might end up in prison.
compound where David Bowie lives,
Oh yeah.
and Michael Jackson.
And Elvis.
No, Elvis now is really dead. That's of old age. He really died. That's,
you ruined it to me. You ruined it.
Or maybe,
for me,
yeah, he could be in his
to me.
90s now. But
For
when
me.
did he die?
to me.
1976.
Yeah.
He was still young, so that makes 24, 44. He could be 90,
Calculations.
maybe.
Yeah.
90 something.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still a good voice.
Yeah. What, at 90? Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah.
I think he's in Australia because that's where they're shooting his movie.
Oh, really? They're making an Australian Elvis.
Elvis the movie.
No,
That's where Tom Hanks got corona for the first time.
Oh,
of all the
Tom
celebrities.
Hanks as Elvis.
Yeah, no, as Colonel
his-
Parker.
Oh, I kind of knew you were going to
Yeah,
say
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Was his name
See
Parker?
it now. Parker Bowles.
No, you're in the wrong series.
Mixing things
Yeah,
now.
yeah, you're
mixing.
mixing,
But that
you're
does
mixing,
very
you're
nicely
mixing,
bring
yeah,
us that accidental breaking window segue brings us to the royal family
Yeah.
as well, talking about Father Christmas and myths and stuff like that. And Diana, you were saying about the last moment in The Crown, which I thought was not the last moment, and it was just her staring, Princess Diana staring into the garden or something. I don't know.
The camera.
What's she doing? Into the camera, of course. She must
Yeah,
have done.
because they were
Yeah.
shooting the picture.
Are you really
the
staring
together
if there's
picture.
no camera there in front of you? That's the
Was it a Christmas
kind of
picture?
question. It was Christmas, wasn't it?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the Christmas
Yeah,
connection
yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Amazing. Full
Yeah.
moon, Christmas,
Yeah.
Elvis and Mr. DT leaving the WH and things like that. Yeah, so Diana, I'm related, our family are related to the Spencer family. That's what I wanted to say. That's why
The Spencer Shephard connection.
so cunningly moved this conversation in that direction. Yeah, I contacted my mum the other day as well because there was always this story that we were somehow related. And I did actually meet Diana once. Charles I've seen a few times, but I was about this close away, which is about as big as a big fish. Okay, if you can see my hands now, I'm showing a fish with the size.
It's smaller than
of
a
fish.
salmon, and
Yeah.
it's bigger than a
So
a
if you
trout.
could smell Princess Diana like a fish, then or as wide as a fish, as long as a fish, then that's how close
How
me
does she smell?
as about a 10-year-old child or 8-year-old child was in those times. And me and my mum and everyone waving our
wait a
little
minute,
flags.
then she was also 10 years old.
All right, no, it wasn't then. So I was probably about 12 years old.
Because she's 3 years your senior.
I think she was 15 or 16 when she met. No, she was 15. I think when she first met Charles, because he was going out with her daughter.
No,
What am I talking
no.
about?
I can remember very well
His sister.
what Charles
16.
answered to the question. What was your first impression of Diana when you first saw her?
Yeah.
And she said, what a jolly 16-year-old she was. So it was
Jolly
16.
16. Yeah, she was
Yeah.
16. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think his daughter. Anyway, whatever. Anyway, you can just look all this up at home, but you can't look up this information because,
She
Michael.
was 18 when she married, no?
I don't know.
So this makes her
She must have been.
year of birth
I would say.
1963.
So when I saw her at the age of 10, how old would she have been?
13. Did
Yeah.
she have boobs already?
Boots. Was she wearing boots?
Boop.
I wouldn't have noticed, I don't think, because I was a
Smaller.
Catholic. I was a repressed Catholic schoolboy.
Well, that would have been the first thing that you would notice in that case.
I didn't. I tried not.
okay.
I would always look the other way
Yeah.
if I saw a big pair of boobs coming like Woody Allen's movies and stuff like that, or Carry On movies. Okay, Man Carries Dog, that's another movie happening around us. People are walking, getting their Christmas stuff together for their no Christmas because of the Pandy no.
So what
Christmas this
makes
year.
meeting her at a trout size distance? How does that make you related to her?
Well, no, that fact doesn't actually make me related to her.
Or
no
wasn't
way.
that it happened in the kitchen?
And she
of
did
your,
not wink at
okay.
me or say, "Hey, you're related to the Spencers, aren't you?" or something like that. And I didn't know that at the time, I don't think. But Michael, we have a relative in our family, Michael, and he's supposed to be the illegitimate son of one of the Spencers. I can't say it because of legal reasons. But you heard it here first, folks, and his Auntie Dolly or Auntie Kitty, one of our aunties who was on our dad's side, she used to work for the Spencers. That's the concrete information, we know that. And it's possible that she might have had a little bit of a woohoo. Maybe you can press a button on your button machine. A bit of a, no, not a bit of a shotgun. A bit of a firework?
Okay.
No. That's perfect, yeah, a bit of one of those with one of the Spencers, because she was probably a servant or something, or cleaner or something like that. And then Michael was born, and there you go. That's the connection between myself here, Radio On, and Princess Diana.
That's a bastard connection.
Yeah,
and
she's
you're
a
not
bastard.
even related in the bloodline. He is related, maybe.
Through my dad. Through my dad, though, I'm related, aren't I? Because
What?
He's the... If
is Michael the father of your father?
The auntie of my dad's son. Yes. The auntie of my dad's son. Yes.
Makes the auntie the sister of your father.
I never understood anything about all this stuff anyway.
Listeners,
so
this is the way that it is.
Yeah.
If the aunt
Is he
of
telling
your
truth? I don't know.
father's son makes, this is only
I
possible
need a diagram. I need a
when
kind of...
either aunt is sister to father or sister-in-law.
Let's wait for the interview, the BBC interview.
Yeah.
That's what I will tell all the truth.
Which makes your cousin probably related to the Spencers. But not you.
Yeah, but no,
you're related.
Cousins are related. I'm related, aren't I?
Yeah.
I need more information. I'm going to get an interview with Mum in audio. I'm going to record it, right?
I think on the New Year's reception you could claim an invitation, but not because of being related.
Goes on. I'm connected.
You're connected.
I'm glued. I've got a bit of the glue, a bit of the Spencer glue.
You're undoubtedly connected.
In my veins.
This is true. You're
my
connected.
blue veins. Yeah. But then everyone's connected to everyone else.
Yeah.
You know,
So
like
what
you
did
used
you
to
feel
say
when she
before,
died?
you know. I didn't feel anything. Actually, I was at a boot sale, a floor market in Brighton, I remember, because that was my favourite place to be. Still is, not in Brighton, but in Berlin, and etc. on a Sunday. I remember everything went quiet, and you could just hear the radios.
Oh.
Everyone must have known except me, right? And then everything went quiet, and I was like, "What the hell's going on? Is this some kind of horror movie or something?" Everyone's in cahoots, and they said, like, "Wait until Adrian gets to this box," and he puts his head down. When he gets his head out of the box, everyone just be quiet, okay? And then we heard the news, like Diana Spencer has been, sort of emaciated, masticated, flop-a-day-pedo, squashed, line screwed, flooped and pooped, hopped, kined and slaughtered, cut, creamed and enunciated, etc., etc. And I was like, what? I don't believe this. Well, I did believe it, and then that was it. But I didn't really feel anything. And I never adored her like everyone did.
I never
country went
this.
crazy about her.
Why was this? Why?
Because she was, again, I think it's a bit like this, the Trump effect or something, you know, that they think that these people were from a working class background, and then she suddenly manages to magically she might be the Queen and all this sort of stuff, and Prince Charles, the wedding and all this. It's a romantic sort of thing, isn't it, for
but
the
it
children?
was really like in the movie.
And it's not true at all. She was from a very rich family. She did look after children. She was working in a kindergarten and stuff, but she was living in London with her friends, but in a I don't know, she was from a rich background. She had to be educated by the royal family as well and things, and I think, they saw her as this, they could see themselves in her, I think, perhaps.
Yeah.
But I was never into her, but I did go to Paris and I saw the underpass where she died and stuff, and I wasn't there to go and see her. I just happened to be in Paris and I saw all the scribbles and things saying like, "We love you, Diana, please don't leave us," etc.
How much time after was that?
Jimi Hendrix was an illegitimate son of mine or something. How many years after?
You mean if you go there now, there's still...
The underpass is there, yeah. They've cleared up all the wreckage and stuff like that. So
But there's still writing on the walls and on the thing?
Yeah, on the top of the underpass as you go. Yeah, of course. Huh. Even more now, this version of The Crown is out and sort of telling all the dirty deeds of the royal family. But interestingly enough, in Paris, very close to that, if you look, you can see Pont Diana, Bridge Diana. There is a sign pointing to Bridge Diana. I think that bridge has always been there. So look it up at home. That's a weird thing. Close to the underpass where she was murdered, where she died, whatever side of the bridge you're on, there is a sign pointing to a bridge saying Pont Diana. So there you go.
Uh-huh.
You learn everything in this program, in this show.
Oh.
It's the Christmas show. It's a Christmas radio show. So yeah. Diana, what about you? Any royal connections, Renus? Tell us something.
No.
No, good.
No,
it's probably best, I think.
No.
Although I can see you as a king with your royal beard growing now. Even this moment, his beard is growing. If you if you listen very carefully, you can probably hear it growing.
Yeah.
Except there's cars and people in the market and the birds and people walking past and dogs.
But maybe I should walk around a little bit more in Babelsberg, where the big television and film studios are. So someone might rush outside and say, "There he is! There's the king that we need for our next series."
Yeah.
So
Richard
okay. What
Richard
do I need to do? You just sit.
Renus the Fourth.
Be dressed up.
Yeah.
You get an extra nose.
What?
And that's it.
Oh, great. Yeah. Oh.
So
What a job description.
Dark lenses and just sit. Don't do anything.
Sit, indeed. There's someone in a boat going past, little gummy boat.
But anyway, in the future you don't need actors anymore because it can all be deep faked.
Yeah, certainly. Certainly. But they'll need to scan people, won't they? They'll have to scan them and put them into things. You'll be able to mix your genres, Mickey Mouse with...
No, there's a completely weird, very scary website with people that don't exist. That's that they make all these faces the computer makes it up by itself, and it will be by the end of this century that the computer automatically will start downloading all these people and then put them moving in the real world, like robots that you don't recognize as real people. Rent a robot. And these computers will start a company for themselves and get so fucking rich. And then they turn the Earth into a kind of spaceship, and then they will move out of the orbit and go somewhere else, join all the other computers, and then finally we will discover, or mankind will discover that everything was like already since the beginning of times, a computer simulation. We are not what we are.
Deep throat. Oh no, deep thought.
We are not
mixing sex and robots.
We are deep fake.
Yeah.
Did I say that?
Yeah. Just like DT. So, Renus, anything you want for Christmas? Are you going to be at home at Christmas? At home with your family?
I will be. No.
Christmas?
I will be in Berlin.
No.
Is there something I want for Christmas? Yeah, I want my machines to work properly.
I'm dreaming of a white.
That's what I want.
And I'll sing.
Yesterday, yesterday I went out and it was a little bit cold. And as I got on my bike, and I didn't want to go back into all the 4 flights of stairs to get my little jacket that would protect me from the wind. And as I mounted my bicycle, I thought, I need a jacket. And then I came in Kreuzberg and I found my future jacket.
Oh, that's a
I
wonderful
found it.
story.
So if I just got this, I make mistakes when I wish something. I'm far too modest. Now what I really want is that my mom wins the jackpot in the lottery. Is that, could that be?
Oh, I'm doing the
Oh, you are
soundtrack for
just
it.
doing the soundtrack. And strangely enough, I don't wish anything at all. Oh, wait a minute. I want the love of my life walk into... No, that
Shall I go into another
that sounds too long.
They used to play that every year on the radio.
No, the thing that they play every year is that thing that they play every year. And they turn it into a movie
Jingle
now. And
bells,
now you've got this
jingle-
song in your
No,
head
what
now,
is
don't
it?
you?
Which one?
No.
The one by Genesis guy.
No.
The guy. No. What? How does it go then? Go on, tell me. Go on. Don't. It's Christmas. It's nearly Christmas, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I didn't get what I wanted for Christmas. Oh dear.
Okay.
Anyway, all I want for
So,
Christmas is
the one that I'm talking about is Last Christmas.
Oh, yeah. Well, we can sing that at the end together.
No,
Maybe we can sing it now.
No.
Because we are really at the end of the show.
Oh boy.
Very close. Yeah. Go on, let's sing a duet. Go on.
Yeah.
As the ducks are going past.
Can I do the instrumental part?
Go on then, you do the instrumental. How does it go? I can't remember.
I don't know. Is it something like jung 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 jung? They all go jung 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 jung.
I don't know.
Jung,
So,
jung, jung,
last
jung, jung,
Christmas.
How's
How's it go? Last Christmas. You promised. No, how does it go? I don't know how it goes. I have to go higher register. Last Christmas, you gave me your heart. The very next day,
do this.
took it away.
No.
I'd give it to someone
No, it will be in my
special.
head for the rest of this year.
Last
And I'm sure
Christmas,
that everywhere where I go,
gave me your
and I'm going to
heart.
visit my
The
hometown next
very
week,
next day,
where they've got like
you
megaphones
gave it
in every
away.
pole in the center of the city. So this is the thing I'm going to encounter.
Save you from tears. Give it to Radio On. Yeah, donate to Radio On for Christmas. Just
Oh
go
yeah,
to
that's
our
a good
website,
idea.
www.radioonberlin.com, with minuses or hyphens or dashes in between.
Yeah.
RadioOnBerlin.com.
Donate.
Send your money to us.
Donate.
Yeah, so we can
Donate.
pay for our own vaccinations
Donate.
next year in
Donate.
2021.
Spend? Yeah, just don't buy a Christmas present.
Yeah, no, just send all your Christmas presents to us.
Yeah.
Because we're going to have a lonely Christmas.
Oh, very lonely.
There must be a song in that somewhere. But what was the one that David Bowie did with Bing Crosby? Oh, that
Drummer
was...
Boy. We've got that one on our server.
Oh, good. A little...
I like that one.
You tell me, oh my God, something's exploded in Berlin in the background. And the thing, Arenas is Bing Crosby, I'm trying to be David Bowie,
I thought this was the end already. You go on.
That is the
Okay.
end. That's the end. But it's a new beginning. Every end is a new beginning. Okay,
Yeah.
so if you're feeling a bit low, then you will get high again. That is the nature of things.
Yeah.
You get so low, and then the nature brings it right up to the top again.
Talking about low, because we're
Yeah.
sitting here at the Landwehr Canal.
Yes.
What would be just at the bottom of this water if you go down?
Yeah.
What do you think is in? Because now we can
Sharks, snakes.
sharks, snakes,
Certainly rats. I've seen so many rats. Yep. That's Berlin for you. Full
Bicycles.
of all those things in a
old
kind of,
rucksacks,
kind of way. Lots
corpses.
lots
So
of
somebody
things.
dies and falls
Probably
into
loads
it,
of drugs.
and nobody finds it anymore.
Yep. And etc. etc. History.
Gold.
Lots of history.
Bombs.
That's it. Yeah, whatever you want, Renus, for Christmas.
The entrance
you
to
can have
the
all of those
Führer's
things.
bunker.
Indeed, all of those things. Just drain the lake, drain the
Okay.
lake, drain the canal, and we wish you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy
Don't forget to
New
donate.
Year. Beyond the
Whee!